Sunday, 10 o'clock thereabouts, June 7th, 2020. And so I'm going to do a little soldering right here. What I got is a 12 gauge wire right here, which I had cut out of here. And anyway, I cut it out of there. So anyway, now this is stranded wire, 12 gauge. And I separated the wires out, and then I kind of combined them together and twist them together. So I'm gonna, what I got is the old trusty soldering iron. It's a Weller, and I've got like 3 different ones of these here. No expert at this, but we're going to give it a go and see what we come up with. So first thing I did was got a wet sponge right here, and I sit there and cleaned it. You can see the smoke coming off it. I got a fan on my right over here blowing it away so it doesn't go up my nose and in my lungs. Anyway, so I wiped that off a little bit, and then I think the correct term is tinning it. But anyway, so tin it to make sure it's, get my toe out of the way here. Anyway, I think that's the correct way to do it. And so what we're going to do is take the old solder. So I'm going to have my soldering iron underneath the wire and solder above the stranded wire. And we'll see how good of a job we can do of, I hope you can see this. So what I do is I take my soldering up against the wire, and I kind of try to heat it up a little bit. And I don't know if this is big enough soldering iron, but it should be. We're going to warm the wire up, and then we're going to sit there and put the solder to the wire. And let's see what happens here. It's starting to heat up a little bit. Maybe my wire isn't hot enough yet, so we'll just kind of heat it up all around, kind of help it out a little bit here. Some of the solder that I used to tin is coming off on the thing, so now we'll see what we can do here. And it's not really doing anything yet. So this part I don't know is how long you have to have a bigger gun to get this 12 gauge going. It's all a learning experience. Anyway. Maybe you have to have a hotter gun. Now we're starting to get a little flow here, but I've been kind of cheating and putting it close to the iron. Trying to see if I can get something going here. Anyway, this ain't a video about doing a perfect job and knowing everything I'm doing. This is just kind of showing you I know a little bit. Not sure how much I know here, but anyway, I was trying to get it to heat up so it would suck through the wire and everything, but it seems like the wire's too. So I'm just kind of going around it. Doing this part and that part. Done this on, smaller diameter wire, smaller gauge, and worked out a little better. This 12 gauge I always seem to have problems with. 12 gauge is all I got right now. I don't really want to go out and spend money on it. Seems to be starting to soak through a lot better. So, let's see if we get a little more here. So I got a soldering gun in the work cabinet, but I've never really used it. I'm assuming it's the same process. Anyway, I think I've come to the conclusion after trying it several times that a gun is better than this thing right here when it comes to 12 gauge, or maybe I just don't have the patience. As you can see, I'll show you the end product in just a second here. Alright, so let's wipe off I haven't watched videos on how to do this quite a while, but I think I'm doing it right. Wipe it off, and then you tin it a little bit. Anyway, there we go. So now I'm going to put it in my little, got my little thing right here. Stick it inside there, set it down on the ground. And then I'm going to turn off the, pull it out of the plug. All this stuff's running on solar, by the way. Energy from the sun. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Let's so what I got is my little, you call it my helper, helping hands. That's what it's called. Bought it from Harbor Freight. Anyway, let's pull my wire off here. And it's got a magnifying glass up there, but I haven't used it yet. I just bought this like last week. So let's we let the wire cool down a little bit, and we'll take it out of the alligator clips. Used to call them something different in the old days, but anyway, this is not a good job. So probably work, but it's not a good solid thing here. What I'd like to have is one of those little, metal coupling devices that you can slide over it, holds it together, and then you start soldering, and you let the heat, it keeps it together tight. So because this here is kind of broken up and loose, but as you can see right there. But pull on it, it don't come apart. That is not a good soldering job. Anyway, all right, over and out.